What's up, family? Welcome back to Truthville USA. I am Q. So, there was a conversation that took place on CNN, and I know most of you guys don't watch CNN, but every once in a while it's fantastic for comedic relief. But Robert F. Kennedy was invited to come on, and they only like to talk to people they feel are going to agree with them. And so it was supposed to be a Trump bashing fest, and it actually backfired on CNN in a major way, and it was a master class. So I wanted to go through this with you. So he sat down and essentially endorsed Donald Trump. Okay. And I don't know how you could look at it any other way, but you guys tell me what you think. So he sat down with Erin Burnett, who is a leftist of all leftists. And she said a moment ago, you said essentially you see Trump and Biden as the same, different issues. But do you really believe that? She says. When people talk about threats to democracy that Trump poses, do you really think that's equal to Biden? So Kennedy responded. He says, I can make the argument that President Biden is much worse to a threat to democracy, pointing to the fact that Biden has weaponized federal agencies, using them to censor political speech. No, you don't say. He says, and the reason I can say that is President Biden is the first candidate in history, the first president in history that has used the federal agencies to censor political speech. So to censor his opponent. I can say that because I just won a case in federal court of appeals and now before the Supreme Court that shows that he started censoring me just 37 hours after he took the oath of office. No president in the country has ever done that, Kennedy continued, explaining that the greatest threat to democracy is not somebody who questions the election returns, but a president of the United States who uses the power of his office to force the social media companies like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter to open a portal to give access to that portal to the FBI, to the CIA, to the IRS, to the CISA, to NIH to censor his political critics. President Biden is the first president in history who used his power over Secret Service to deny Secret Service protection to one of his political opponents. And you know what? I can't argue with that. We know that Biden has used the DOJ to censor his political opponents, or to what he's doing with Donald Trump. He's using the DOJ to go after his political opponents to do his dirty work. He doesn't want to debate Trump. He doesn't want to debate RFK. He wants to just use the power that he has, or the power of his DOJ, to make life a living hell for those people so that they spend more time and more resources fighting to stay out of jail than they do actually running against him. And you know what? As long as he's able to get away with it, he's going to continue. So I'm glad to see RFK actually speaking the truth. And him and Trump are basically fighting the same war. As it's been said in the past, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. We know RFK can't win this thing, but if he's taking votes away from Biden and exposing Biden as being the fraudulent monster, the fraudulent crook that he is, I'm all for it. Speak up, speak away, Mr. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. I approve that message. But guys, this is huge because RFK has still got a legitimate beef. He is a candidate, and Biden refuses to give him Secret Service protection. Refuses. With all of the issues surrounding the Kennedy family and all the tragedy that they've had, I think it's terrible that he's going to deny Secret Service protection simply because he feels like Kennedy's a threat to his votes. Let me know what you guys think about this, guys. Comment below. This is fantastic for Trump because he's actually got someone else that is saying the exact same thing that he's been saying. Comment below. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe. Be blessed.